What up people, it's your boy Mr. Mag&Twist back again. Thank you so much for the support for the first reaction to P&D. Basically I just thought to do another one for you guys, so I thought to check out Insomnia, the collaborative album with Skepta, Chip and Young Adz. Personally, I don't know really what to expect because, well, it just seems from the outside like a bit of a mashup. We have two goats and somebody quite new on the scene. Off the bat, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, Skepta and Chip, both grime. Young Adz is a bit more of a hip-hop rapper. However, it might work, it might work. That's the beauty behind collaborative projects, you know? It might work. The way I see it in terms of formation, Skepta and Chip would be the main rappers and then Young Adz would be the hookman, you know? Again, I don't know what to expect. I just hope it bangs, you know? I don't see why it wouldn't, because we have quite established people that know their craft, know what they're about, so it should work, it should work. But anywho, let's get into this one. Track 1, Mains.
Boy, don't sleep in the track house, nah, that's risky. Ain't no deals in the track house, if you want free, that's 60. I need to figure it out. Just tell me the floor, show me the door. My niggas kicking them down. Flicking in the whip, they wish I was slick, but I could not give them the clout.
Yeah, Skepta sounding nice on this still. Sounding very nice on this. I'll let it slide.
What do you reckon? How I survive? Impeccable tech, there's no point rocking the vest when you step in. Looking above how niggas be wetting, chefing jewels. Now I'm 28 and hella jewels. I'll be 38 and hella jewels. You been hating on me, who the hell are you?
Track number 2, Golden Brown.
Yeah, the boys are back in town.
Wait.
She's addicted to the melanin. Golden brown, golden brown.
Sky high, I told my nigga no kicks, the cats I put up pay the price. They stab my nigga, we taking life the way for pride. I ain't that push for you if I swear the bomb is time. I done some wrong, I make it right. If you say we
And that's my mum for you all over.
3-piece suit, I look like someone's husband. Don't let the suit fool you, I don't cuff flex. Naked white women villa with my nigga.
Again, another decent track. I'm 2 for 2. Happy with that. One thing I must say is, I don't think Chip has got enough acclaim for like his moves and like what he's done in the UKC. Can go like bar for bar, round for round, comfortably, you know. And to be fair, Skepta's singing on it as well for the nice little hook there. Sounds nice as well, so no complaints at all. Track 3, Waze.
I just stepped to the building, coke and vodka, cocaine changing lives.
What? This is what I mean with certain hooks and like certain flows that he does. It just doesn't agree with me personally. You know what I mean? And this doesn't sound nice at all.
Fuck brick by eye, now I'm just twiddling my palms. Jake Jack questioned me by a headshot, bro. I was sitting in the sun. This tryna sound like A, tryna sound like Skep, and the rest tryna sound like Chip. You ain't been know your role, but told spitters, we ain't never been toe for toe. Step in the ring, get shown the rope. Still,
I put the game first, and if it didn't work, then by now be bang on the drill. I can make a meal, I get a mop like a cleaner. I can get coffee and Justin Bieber.
That should have just been Chip's verse on there and called it a day personally. This is the problem I have. Not a problem I have with Skepta, but I feel he's very experimental now, which is all good and great, but I feel he sometimes chops up a bit too much. Track 4, Demons, featuring Dirtbike LB.
All this wine and all these whips is fucking reverse slavery. Touring with some killers, burn her up on deck, the safety G. Or she got lip fillers, you suck my deluxe.
For those that love Young Adz, I'm sorry, but I just don't get it. I just don't get him. I just don't get his like angle and like how he sounds. I don't get it. I know some of you watching will be like, oh, Young Adz is hard. What he raps about, like, not much substance at all, you know?
Oh baby 29, that's kid. Intimidating witness 10 stacks with the kid. Yo, lyrical niggas on tired beats, I'm here for that turn them off. Me and I'll be in the pool and I be for his 6 girl panties up.
Look at the difference in caliber. Look at the sounds.
Fly, you know I'm back in my weed. I ain't cool on the plug. Hey, niggas ain't as cool as us. Kitty women call your bluff. I'm in all this eyes. All this better what I want. My spit in your face like call this grime. Chips are squeezing on green, that's hot.
Made a million singing lullabies. Met the gang once, now she love the guys. Ask me what's my real name. I just kiss my teeth, then I cut my eye.
For that one, Demons track for Skepta and Chip again. You know, this is his lane. Track 5, Saint Tropez.
My pals and all these women like my France way, body language, women hair, no speed, no Anglais side.
I can already tell Skepta was on production with this, because this beat is so unorthodox.
Just start, never needed a car key. Getting followed by the paparazzi. Can we stop? That's Bond Street, the Carnaby. Look down, saw the red strap, said she proud of me.
White girl, she from Australia. Police searching drug paraphernalia. Moving like a snow, my little nigga Nalia.
Why? Oh gosh, man. Just dance the tune every time.
Bad beat from Liverpool. She rate the cocaine and the different food.
Track number 6, Insomnia Interlude.
How do I go to sleep? How do I go to sleep? I got gun residue on me. I need the sauna. I need to go to OT.
I don't mind this. You see? It flows with the beat. His sound makes sense. The other tracks, it doesn't make sense. He's just doing too much. This sounds okay. I can vibe to this.
When I'm on this week, I don't remember your name, but I remember I beat.
The cadence from Chip. He switched up his flows. Normally he does his raw, yeah. He does all that, but you see the difference. This is what I'm saying, man. The guy needs credit where it's due, because he is phenomenal as an artist, and he's definitely a pioneer and somebody that needs to be always remembered.
Bitches be calling me shit.
How can I fall asleep when I'm on this FaceTime with night? Oh, shh.
They all made sense on that, so I like that one. I like that one indeed. Track number 7, Star in the Hood.
Walk past, got the girls turning back, scratching weed, breaking necks. And the girl talk too much, but she got a big back, nice face and chest. I got millions in the bank, but I still had swag. Them time I was making less.
Doing off white, I don't know Virgil, man, nigga, I pay for mine. That nigga listen out, even when I diss him, I know, so the pussy I'm slaving. Bust it open on my business. I hear you saying you bust your thing, you can never put that on them. Star on the hook, star on the waist, star in the ring.
That's my track. I don't see anything else. That was hard. Yes, replay value, 100% with that one. Track number 8, Mic Check. From the beat, I can already tell Chip's gonna go up in this.
Mic check. She holding my hood on cam, that's my check. If she got juju China, I'm with mine. Sits like a demon child, but I'm blessed. Northside nigga got miles in my ends.
This is a freestyle beat. And when it comes to Chip and freestyles, this is his lane. So this is his ground. So he's gonna have the best verse. I don't need to hear the rest of them.
Yeah, check this A. Go to the shop for our first date. I know door with a barricade and the crack.
I'm tired. Oh gosh.
Look at my lips, you're ruining it. Ruining.
Took a little time just to get it together. Better late than never. Matching the leaks, all these for the rainy weather. Lost count how many times.
No. I feel with Skepta sometimes his flow can be very samey and like kind of A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Sometimes I'm down with it and other times I'm not. And well, with this album and how it's sounding, I'm not with it. Chip sounding like normal Chip, freestyle mode, fighting the booth Chip, which I love. Young Adz, besides the first 2 or 3 tracks again, no, he's not needed on this, if I'm honest. If anything, this should have been a Skepta and Chip album, and Young Adz should have taken a back seat.
Waiting just like 7 days so I can taste it. And she asking, can you film me in to Craig David?
On a level, no, because this is a serious one. This is a serious one to all the Young Adz fans and all the DBE fans out there. What is it? What is it that I'm not getting? Because I'm just hearing a load of nonsense talk and the sound is not nice. Track 9, Traumatised.
They ain't never took so much drugs as who? I'm gonna say that.
You see what I mean about subject matter? It's always drugs. Always drugs. Can't you talk about something else a bit different, you know?
I need time, yeah. 10 stacks on therapy because I'm traumatized.
I'm close to the edge, so please don't push me. Please don't.
That beat is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Your body, that's an achievement. Told my young G, you can't be broke another season. Gotta wrap them things, burn
More weed, galley won't blow me off, I blow trees. Tell them fall back, I'm working on me.
Yeah, I don't know who sounded better or worse on that. I don't know. I don't like Traumatised at all. And then quite frankly, I am traumatized. Track 10, Sin City.
talking psychedelics, then you know I keep it with me, man. I love the psilocybin.
Avirex and 90s on sex. Little chippy.
No, not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it, man. I don't have time to waste. Track number 11, High Road.
Told North, you can make it out young. Without the ACs, robberies are going cunch. Listen up, I see that.
Love it. Love it. I love it when they peel the beat back and you can really hone in on what they're saying. This is brilliant. I just hope everybody maintains that level. I'm praying, because we had a few tracks that were dead. Absolutely dead. Anybody that tells me otherwise, you need to go and get your ears checked.
Used to be my dog, he was in my left titty. Chip left niggas never left chippy.
That DMX, and I think Meek Mill used it as well. Used to be my dog, he was on my left tee. That line, I can't remember the track now. It was on his Championships album.
I'm doing vampire hours, Selly forever beeping. In a position you never wish you would ever be in. I went to sleep in the morning, I rise up in the evening.
This is nice, this is nice, this is nice. This is the Skepta I love. This is the Skepta I love, when he peels the beat back and just rides on it. It's nice, it's nice.
You see that if it ain't Idris, which nigga this James Bond with it? I got a license to kill, shitting on the critics, diamonds are forever, my gold finger got stones in it. This model...
Love that, I love that whole James Bond scheme he's got going on there. So that's 2 for 2 in terms of, you know, verses. So, Young Adz, surprise me please, I beg you.
Yeah, I watched my favorite fiend gonna die, PTSD. Last time I saw her, she was horrified. What the fuck you know about when you don't wanna ride, but niggas he.
Okay, you're sounding half decent on this, bro. I'ma listen a bit more.
She's so sonic with love. Came with the whack, but I pay all my tax. I pray my select, grab my toolie and then hit up them flats. Facts.
Young Adz, Young Adz, mate. You needed that, man. You needed that. Last but not least, we have intro. I assume they're probably playing with the whole Insomnia theme and how Insomnia is like sort of like this irregularity. So I suppose maybe they put the intro at the bottom to display this.
I'm in the Moncler store. Can I get the jacket with the fur, please? Fashion week in my Burberry.
Stop it. You know what? I'm gonna play it again because I didn't hear what I just heard. I must have clicked on a different track or something. So I'm gonna rewind it back and we're gonna go again. So track number 12, intro.
Live like a rock star. The traffic plan.
This is dead.
My YG split your wig like a barber. One phone call, then you're dead by mañana.
Even from Skepta, this is very average.
Strap on me, fashion week in my Burberry. Then she got racks on me and I came up for the Fidara.
That was... After hearing that, yeah, this didn't work at all. If anything, that should have been Chip's main album, and maybe Skepta as a maybe had Skepta as like a co-producer or something. Young Adz personally for me wasn't needed. I feel his auto-tune in parts was a bit too much and killed some of the songs off. yeah, this is the problem with collaborative projects. They can either go both ways, you know. And well, this went the completely opposite direction. Didn't sound good for the majority, but let me not take away, you know, from the gems. Tracks like Mains, Golden Brown, Waze, decent tracks, and then it went downhill from there. We had hidden gems in there like Saint Tropez, Star in the Hood, High Road. But besides that, it was all over the gaff, to be honest. I feel with Young Adz as well, no offense to him, but there's better people more suited for the likes of Skepta and Chip. You know, you could have had D Double, you could have had Getz, you could have had AJ Tracy, even if you wanted, you know, someone on the young generation side in terms of, you know, building that bridge between young and old. But Young Adz wasn't the right choice at all. In terms of score, I'd probably have to give that a 6 out of 10. I haven't really got much to say. Generally a disappointing album in parts. They didn't complement each other at all. But we move. So if you love the content or you want me to review any other albums, hit them up in the comments below or give me a bell or reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do them. And yeah, much love, people.